I bend low to stay close to the earth like my guide. I will not forget the way to this place. Welcome back to the emergence of the Bloody Cup and Benjamin, our bright young thing. It's been a little while, but I've tidied up a little bit. New management needed to be put in place, and I believe we'll get somewhere today. I still have this flawless physique, but it gets me a pittance. If only there was a way to make my obvious skill a little bit more obvious to others. We work and we toil. I'm interested to see what a little bit of mystique, interesting, mystique or notoriety to attract attention and make more money, but be careful. Exhibiting paintings will keep you in the public eye. I will give it a shot. What's my passion? What is my passion? Why, the Bloody Cup, of course. Those who know will understand. So onward we go. To see where this path leads, I would like to say that... Good. We could use people like Tristan, people who like results. That is good. A believer. What would it take for Tristan to become more? The 7th intensity, I see. I will need more than I currently have access to. But that's okay. I can wander by moonlight. I can attract more chums. Ah, right. What I want is just to directly talk about the lore itself. That'll draw people in. They need not know I'm in a cult. Yet. I could spend money on better paints, or perhaps I could find more exotic pigments. I see. I will front the money for now. I have nothing to study. My health returns, as it should. But I must dream on something. I've gone as far as I can in the dream. That is unfortunate. Let's wander with our passions this dream. The moonlit road. What lies along the moonlit road? Locksmiths often have the dream after the sole of the foot is wounded, especially if snake-bitten. I could try that. I'm intrigued by that. Oh my. So many things pass. I explore an uncanny tangle of streets by the lights of the moon. Good. If I had more than just Tristan, I would consider, but I want to give him backup. He's possibly a craven man. I will say I could try to buy some from Borland's. I have need of some study. Let's see. Oh my. There's nothing to be ashamed of here. I've exhibited the latest paintings publicly. Surely someone will buy something. Surely. I'm full of glimmering. I've maintained my notoriety and my mystique. My vivid imagination. Haha, my funds. I will go back to working my day's labor. But good. That got me something. I know now that my vivid imagination is marketable. I found something. Twilight at Night, Traveling at Night, Volume 1, The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Illiby, sometimes called the only reasonable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. I remember reading about this man. Let's delve into what he has for us and see if Moreland has any more interesting things to purchase. I imagine he might. Fleeting reminisce, nothing more. What have I have here? I limp along the road, and so it is that I see a serpent in the ditch. I follow it across the waste places, and into the root maze. Is it hair that brushes my face, or hanging moss? I bend low, to stay close to the earth, like my guide. I will not forget the way to this place. And I'm full of a buzzing in the brain. And I found the way of the wood. Excellent. I have so far to travel. I imagine someone once told me that if I have enough passion, I can walk the dream road to the wood. But if I have the right knowledge, I can find the way beyond it. What kind of knowledge leads beyond? There's a light through the trees, but my winter is not strong enough, nor is my knock. But I have passion. I have passion to walk the path of the wood. But should I contemplate my dread? What time is it? I'm fine. I'm fine, of course. I make my wage, and I go back to work. Two lessons learned. What have I found in Morelands? The Locksmith's Dream, A Light Through the Keyhole, the first volume of Teresa Guymer's examination. Oh, the light is burning into my mind. The parallels in the mystic dreams of artisans. I'm intrigued about these dreams of artisans. I am intrigued. Two lessons learned seems like not a lot. I've worked hard on my body. Is it possible I could also build my mind into an appropriate palace? Come, we can learn from each other. Count Jannings. Huh. You could use my assistance. I hope you're not like Poppy. We've had issues with each other. She took someone quite valuable from me once. What have you to say, Count? And what does this elucidate for me? Erudition. Illipi describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dreamwood via what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains, is like thinking your way to being in love. But I did find a secret that helped. Ah, the moth. The moth I enjoy. If I am going to spend some time painting, it would make sense then, right, to expand my imagination. What do you need, Count Jennings? The Count will pay for information of interest. So he wishes to learn about the occult arts, and he needs someone to do that with him. I understand, Count. We will see if we can aid one another in this. My work, though, is grueling. And I must constantly sacrifice my health to it. So we'll see if I have the time for you. Full of vitality still, though. Oh my. What is this? The glory, the Mansus, the wood. It seems I found my way to the wood. The wood leads to the well and the temple of the wheel in the bounds. The bounds of the wood. And there's an occult scrap here. Secret histories are layered beneath the ones we know. An HQ with a library. Is it possible to upgrade your HQ? What does the well or the temple of the wheel have? Oh my. I see. So it was a choice. I have no rights yet. This subtle flaw helps me only in that it is a locksmith's tool. I'm intrigued, but it is only 2. It's not something I could use at quite the same level. What hunger drives me? Upgrade this card further to make a sensation victory possible. I must be a true initiate of the Mansus. I'll need to work with Grail aspect to make myself palatable to the Red Grail. I see. Appetites. Appetites and appetites. The Grail's touch has filled me with restlessness. And the wood leads me somewhere. This vitality, I wish there was something I could do with it. I need more something. Now I pass between scar-barked trees. The moon passes behind branches, though her fingers remain in my hair. I am stumbling over roots. Now it is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. Pale wings move deep in the night. Interesting. I thought I would have to dream on the wood, but apparently dreaming on passion and then using the wood brings me somewhere as well. My funds remain in this weird sort of limbo. There must be something I can do here. The restlessness drives me mad. I have glimmering, a lesson learnt. I have passion, of course. What are they looking for? Ah, I will need to move my notoriety away. If I hide my notoriety and my mystique in a painting, they won't be able to find it, right? This should have an impact. Well, Hunter, I'm simply working, you understand. The wood. A peculiar rumor. Explore with a rumor to follow. I will not gamble this time. I'm interested in this rumor. And I will explore it. What does it want? I need paints again. It was a worthwhile investment the last time I did it. So it should be again. Ah, damn. A wary detective. Well, detective. Oh, what's happened? Nothing to be ashamed of here. For quality work. Illness strikes. What does time want? Oh, simply my money. Of course, like always. My mystique. I have some contentment for working on my paints. My vivid imagination returns. And funding. This is a way forward. I need but I will work on my dread. I will not let it hound me like it did Robert the Glorious. More passion. More glimmering. A stronger imagination should lead to more power. Dorothy. An acquaintance. A pleasure to make yours. Dorothy, have I ever told you about the bloody cup? This may sound insane. It isn't. It isn't at all. I think we've made some progress. I have a follower again, but I've attracted the attention of a troublesome detective. I found that despite my flawless physique, I may need to paint for my bread. And I found my way wandering into the woods of my dreams. We'll see what the Grail requires of us.